Hello, dear listeners. In this session, I asked the keepers of the Akashic records how to recognize whether a contract element is fixed or flexible. Here is the answer from the keepers. Not every part of your soul contract is immutable. Some elements are fixed, essential pillars that must be experienced for your core lesson. Others are flexible variables that can be adjusted based on your choices, growth, or grace. Discernment is key. Characteristics of fixed contract elements. They recur persistently. Despite your efforts to change or avoid them, the same core challenge returns in different forms. For example, a pattern of abandonment, a specific health limitation, a particular relationship dynamic. This repetition suggests the lesson is not yet learned. They are tied to your primary life theme. For example, if your main lesson is learning self-worth, you will likely encounter situations that challenge your worth in multiple ways throughout life. That theme is fixed. The specific expressions may vary. They involve other souls' fixed elements. If a parent or child has a fixed contract to play a certain role in your life, your own contract element is likely fixed in relation to that person. Resistance brings pain. Acceptance brings learning. When you try to escape a fixed element, life becomes harder. When you surrender and work with it, growth occurs. They are confirmed by multiple sources. Your own intuition, your guides via meditation or dreams, a trusted reader, and the circumstances themselves all point to the same underlying necessity. Characteristics of flexible contract elements. They respond to conscious change. When you shift your attitude, behavior, or beliefs, the external situation shifts accordingly, often quickly. They are not central to your core lesson. Flexible elements are often the scenery or the supporting characters, not the main plot. You feel a sense of possibility. Even if a situation is difficult, you sense that there are multiple paths forward, not just one. Guides confirm flexibility. In meditation or prayer, you receive a sense that you have choices and that no catastrophic outcome will occur if you change direction. Examples: which job you take, where you live, many friendships, hobbies, how you express your creativity, and the specific timing of certain events. Practical discernment protocol. Ask in stillness. Is this situation a fixed lesson or a flexible variable? Wait for a felt sense, a contraction often fixed, or an expansion often flexible. Test by a small action. If you suspect an element is flexible, try a small, reversible change. Does life respond positively? If yes, flexibility is likely. If resistance increases, the element may be fixed. Look for patterns. If you have tried to change the same thing multiple times over years with no lasting result, it is likely fixed. If you see gradual improvement, it may be flexible. Consult your higher self. Before sleep, ask, show me in a dream whether this contract element is fixed. Pay attention to symbols of permanence, stone, iron, chains, versus symbols of change, water, wind, open doors. Accept uncertainty. Sometimes you will not know. In that case, act as if the element is flexible until proven otherwise. Fixed elements will assert themselves despite your efforts. End of transmission. Thank you for listening.